It's really cool when your friends get into something that you've been into for a while. And my buddy Adam from the Daily Woo is getting into collecting vinyl records. This is my record player. Some of my favorite records. The Beach Boys' Pet Sound. Dude. I collect new, old, classic, you name it. I actually have a pretty good collection here. Some Disney stuff, soundtracks, some original, like this Elvis Presley, What I Say, from the Viva Las Vegas soundtrack. And today, Adam and I are going to go to Lakeland, Florida. We're starting off here in Celebration, Florida. He's getting a coffee. We're going to Lakeland to find some records and see the new antique mall. And we're going to get some Freds. And everyone's losing their voice in Central Florida. This pollen is ridiculous. But we're going to have some fun. It's exciting that Adam is now into the record thing. We're going to have some fun. Now, let's take a closer look. And I've never done this. I've never actually filmed the Lakeland Antique Mall. But a lot of people have. But I figured I would do this one because it's the brand new location. It's like just opened. Right down the street from the original location. And Adam is here. This is your first time to this location, right?
Yeah, it's like a mile from the old spot, I think.
Yeah, it was right over there. But it's going to be fun to see it. And there is not the Disney stuff's not in here. Recycling the Magic.
Recycle the Magic's gone.
Yeah, Recycling the Magic. There is going to be some Disney stuff in here. There's always Disney stuff in the Antique Mall in Lakeland, but Recycling the Magic has moved on to a different location. That's Nipper, the RCA dog right there. Now this record, I would love to have. The Walt Disney World, Adventureland, Steel Band. Look at this, Kids of the Kingdom. Great moments with Mr. Lincoln. Date night at Disneyland. With the Elliott Brothers and the Disneyland Orchestra there. Pirates of the Caribbean. I have this album as well as this album. I do not have Hawaiianette. I do need to get that one. Now, Adam, I also collect books of, if it's something important. Like I have, this is a 2-set of The Unmaking of Elvis Presley. And when you put the 2 books together, it'll completes it. I have this. I have this. Beatles Complete. Don't have that.
It comes with a CD.
It does.
You have any Elvis vinyl?
Tons of Elvis vinyl. Got to the point now where I started buying like little singles.
You have this?
You know, I need that.
Might end up in your stocking in December.
Santa Woo. I thought that was the Phantom of the Opera. But it's not. But there's James Dean. There's a Ronald McDonald up there. 3 Little Pigs. See the Keebler Elf. Mr. Peanut. And I thought that was either Stuff the Magic Dragon or Puff the Magic Dragon. Either one of them, but it's not. Isn't that funny? Posters, like most of the time, it's just because it's framed. If you bought the poster out of the frame, it probably wouldn't be as much.
Yeah.
I watched that the other night. Pete's Dragon.
I have both of these.
I have this too with you.
Blu-ray, and I have a bootleg.
Yep.
Blu-ray of this.
We both got that at the same time. That's right. It's good too, the bootleg.
You seen Pete's Dragon?
Oh yeah.
You watched that the other night?
I did on Disney Plus. Yeah. I haven't seen the new one, the reimagined.
Why would you want to watch that?
Exactly. And there's Ronald up there waving down to us. And here's the Disney and Universal. It's all here still. Tons of Disney and Universal stuff. And here, I do like this. The 3 Little Pigs. I love this kind of stuff. This was probably in a store in one of the parks. Yeah, this one, to the color scheme. I love that. What's that? Port Orleans? Another Epcot Center?
Around the World in a Day. I never heard that.
Yeah, me either. Well, that's like early cruise line there. Disney Institute. I have that. The 15 years. Moved over to the Disney section here. I would love to have this. Narrated by Buddy Hackett. The Love Bug. I love the Love Bug. And I saw one in here that caught my attention. Yankee Doodle Mickey. Let's see, where are you? Peach that darn cat. That's it. I love that darn cat. So good. Now this is a very interesting one. It's Mickey and Minnie, and you can see Minnie's getting jealous here. This is taken in Paris, but look at Mickey's hands. He's got the 5 fingers. 1977. I've never seen Mickey sit so casual. This looks like my room did in the 90s when I was a kid. That's great. Oh man, yeah, the spring break 98, summer vacation. There's Gadget right there. This is Burger King Kids Club. Barney. And I love VHS. I'm always looking for different movie titles on VHS. Holy cow, look at this. From Universal. That's wild. And this is from like a shooting gallery game. And the fellows were telling me that Disney actually built this, but it was used for a different park. Totally looks like Disney style, artwork, theming. I don't know if Disney would put white lightning on a bottle, but this is really cool. I totally dig the new location. I really do. Abby and I come out to Lakeland all the time. We eat at a place called Fred's, and we go to the antique mall.
Oh, we're eating there today.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. But I never filmed the antique mall, so I dabbed a little bit into it. But I picked up some stuff I'll show later on, because the day's still young. Might pick up some more stuff. We're gonna go into Jesse Carl vinyl here, established in 2015. I love a good local vinyl store. An album. Adam pre-ordered an album in here, In Utero, by Nirvana, because he has a story about when he went to see Nirvana. And I think he ordered the vinyl from these guys. So we're gonna go in and take a look. Vinyl store was really cool. Picked up 2 Beach Boys albums, and Adam got his Nirvana In Utero, which means you're doing a little story on your experience seeing them. I never got to see Nirvana. That was before my time. I was a fan. Still am a fan. But right up here is the Polk Theater, where August 6th, 1956, Elvis performed. But then he would come back to Lakeland in 1975 and 1976 and perform at the Lakeland Civic Center, now the RP Funding Center. Back then it was the Lakeland Civic Center. But this concert at the Lakeland Civic Center with Elvis is kind of legendary. There's a lot of things online, a lot of websites that people document, like what songs he played, what the jumpsuit was. It's a whole thing with Elvis concerts. I've been in this Polk Theater many times. Saw Ed Wood.
They're playing Hard Day's Night.
Oh, they are playing Hard Day's Night.
Titanic.
Wow. Abby loves Titanic.
I've never been in there. You been in there?
Oh yeah, I saw Ed Wood there, and a double feature with Plan 9 from Outer Space, and I saw Back to the Future there. Yeah, they do movies where they have a dinner, and you pay like the $10, and you get the dinner, and they have a pianist who plays the organ before the movie starts, and then
like a Wurlitzer organ.
Yeah, it's really cool in there, man. If you've never been in there, the ceiling is like a dome. It feels like you're in Hollywood. This is the Lakeland Civic Center now, the RP Funding, but this is where Elvis played. Oh, it's all good. It's where Elvis played in 1975 for 2 nights, and then again in 1976, in September of 1976. This is where Elvis would have been. We would have been backstage, though. He would have pulled in the back. This is where you would have walked. I'm guessing, unless they've changed it up since back then. Yeah, this is the box office area up here. When I see like old civic centers and things like this, I can't help but think of Elvis. It's crazy too, because I think they haven't updated this. I'm sure they've updated the front here, modernized it and everything, but I cannot believe I'm finally here. And there's a photo of Elvis from September of 1976. Inside those walls. That's it. That's where Elvis played.
Yeah, it's all locked up.
Wow. The George Jenkins Arena, which is the Publix guy.
Yep.
He started Publix.
Which is funny because I was working at Publix when I saw Nirvana here.
Really?
And I don't even think it was the George Jenkins Arena at that time.
Yeah.
It's kind of a neat little coincidence.
That's it. I gotta get in there one day. I think it's safe to say that this side of the arena is original from when Elvis played here. But they've definitely updated everything else on site here, probably from when you were here.
This was here. The staircase was here. I definitely remember that. I think around the back over there they've added on an expansion.
That's crazy. The likes of Elvis Presley, Kiss, and Nirvana inside these walls in the middle of Lakeland, Florida. I was just talking to Adam about how these old school arenas and stuff back in the day is like when you would see the big banners of the band, you know. I wonder if they did anything like that for Elvis. There's not a whole lot of photos of Elvis here, but I'm curious as what this place looked like when he was here. So there's a restaurant here in Lakeland, Florida called Fred's, and Adam and I been eating here for quite some time. I actually took Adam here for his first time a couple of years back with Abby. We went to the Lakeland Punk Rock Flea Market, and we had lunch here today, and it was delicious. For 15 bucks, you can get one trip to a salad bar or soup, get your one trip to the buffet, and you get a dessert. Not bad. And now we're back in the Orlando Kissimmee area on 192 now, the Rock Church here, former home of the American Gladiators dinner show. And we're gonna go inside the Thrift over here, Hope Thrift. Adam always stops off here. And I've actually shopped here, I think only with you. I think you're the only person I've ever shopped in here with, man. And we bought those postcards here once upon a time. I bought them. They were all Universal. Let's see what they have in here now. Yeah, this was the one I got last time. Shows the Alfred Hitchcock making the movies, the art of making movies is what it's called, the old show. Look at this. There's Race Rock and the Factory Outlet. This is from a Disney park with one of the rooms here inside the Hope Thrift, and there's a safe. Nothing in there but a screw. But these tabletops here, 60 bucks. And those were used inside a hotel room, one of the resorts at Disney. And there's Edward on the clamshell VHS, The Odd Couple. This is from Hong Kong Disneyland. And look at this, the Nautilus, some Hollywood Studios. What is that? I like the Devil and Angel. And I am back in my car, heading back to my house. I got a bag of goodies today, and I will show you guys my haul once I get to the house. All right, back home. Let's see what I got. I'm just gonna pull them out at random. I picked this up, the Beach Boys LA Light album. This is the 1978 pressing, and this one is a demonstration, not for sale. This is what they would mostly send disc jockeys to play on the radio. Got that one. And this was a fun find. If you're a fan of Harry Nilsson, this is a great album. The Point is about this kid here who had a normal shaped head, and everyone in his town had a point. It's a really interesting concept album, and it's always a song and then a narration, a song, a narration, and it tells a whole story. And also, the gentleman at the antique store, the Lakeland Antique Mall, threw these in for free. When I went up to check it out, said it was on the house, tried to donate to the cause, but he declined, and I'm happy to say these came home to a good home. So thank you for that. At the other record store where Adam picked up his Nirvana and Utero album, I picked this up. Recorded live at a Beach Boys party. As you can see, I'm trying to finish my collection of Beach Boys albums. I have quite a few. In fact, I have one of Surfer Girl right there, an original Beach Boys Surfer Girl pressing there. But this is going in my collection as well. And my final album that I got today, it's another Beach Boys, Holland. They actually did this album in Holland. I don't have this album, so I picked it up for $8. Not bad. So yeah, 4 albums today. Paid for 2. Not a bad score. And I had a fantastic day with my buddy Adam. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. I'll see you on the next episode where I actually listen to Holland, the Beach Boys album in Holland. Stay weird. Goodbye.